Hi everybody, welcome to the stream today. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are looking after yourselves and looking after each other in these times. Anyways guys, let's get some news out of the way. I will be at AnimeCon UK in Birmingham next year in June 2024. So feel free to pop by and say hi and that and all that fun stuff. Obviously I'm doing a giveaway and a fan art contest. The fan art contest is running up to the 1st of October and both winners for the giveaway and the fan art contest will be announced on the 13th. And to enter the giveaway, you just need to turn up on the stream on the 13th of October, and I'll announce the winner then. It is to celebrate my 10th year since the first volume has come out. I mean, yeah, since first publication as well, which is absolutely awesome. It's crazy, and we not got prizes just from me. We got prizes for AnimeCon UK and Moshishi, and Moshishi will be our guest judge for this art contest as well. So yeah, guys, check it all out. It's all awesome, all that fun stuff. Meanwhile, if you do want to check out my manga series, all volumes 1 to 5 is on Amazon Kindle and Google Play Books as ebooks, or you can get them on physical copy. If you go on my link read, you can get them on print link at Vamp the Lost Soul. Anyways, guys, apart from that, just follow me on my other social medias. You know the drill by now. I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Kara, Blue Sky, wherever it says Vamp the Lost on it, I am there. So feel free to give me a follow, a like on all of my social medias to keep up to date about the featureless manga or all of my streaming schedules. Anyways, guys, I wanted to say sorry I wasn't there on Monday. I wasn't feeling too great. I was pretty much dead as a dodo exhaustion wise, and it just made me ill. So I apologize for that. Hopefully that will be the last time that will happen, because I know I had 2 consecutive Mondays that has happened. Anyways, guys, let's get on with the stream today. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. For those who don't know who I am Vamp the Lost Soul. I am a art and a D&D VTuber. I also do my self-published manga series called Vamp the Lost Soul, and I recently did a sign-in in Dartford Comic Book Store. So yeah, next week I'll be doing one in the Movie Shack in Bexley Heath. So feel free to come on by and say hello to me if you wish, because I would love to see you guys too. Anyways, we are continuing with the revamp of Volume 1 of Vamp the Lost Soul today. Because since I've been signed up with Hoseki, essentially, so my books, I said I'll redo the first volume. So as you can see, I've sketched out what roughly I wanted to do. So let's get on with it, shall we? Let's get it on. Let's get it on. But yeah, so layer. New raster layer. So we're going to do the red layer first, because there are some bits I do need to kind of sketch out a little bit more refinedly before we get on with the main event, as they say. Anyways, guys, what have you been up to? I hope you guys have been doing really well so far. Yeah, just let me know what you've been up to. To be honest, I'm going to need the previous page for reference as well. Bloody hell, it's so warm today. It's absolutely boiling. Like, I was fine, like, until I got home, and then I could feel the heat, and I'm like, yeah, dead as a dodo. Literally, I've just been feeling like a little heated up. By the way, if you are a fellow artist, feel free to get your art on Show Your Art here, because halfway through the stream, we usually do art show and tell, where we get to see your lovely artworks, and we get to have a look at it. If you want to critique and all that. Hey, Trix, welcome. How you been? Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been doing well. I was just saying, sorry about not being on the Monday stream. I was, like I said, I exhausted myself out and then made myself ill because of it. So yeah, that was a little fun time for me. So yeah, but I hope you've been doing well. I hope you've been showing up. Again, rest first. Yeah, no, I'm getting there. The problem was, yeah, but just my immune system just failed me because stress in the office. Not in a bad way. It's just been like a lot lately, and the higher ups were just being divs. Not like higher ups as in within the office. I mean higher ups in higher ups, you know, like CEOs and all that. Wisely decided to send us way more stock than we needed, and it's been stressing not just myself but all our management team out. So that there was a lot going on for the last 2 weeks, and it's slowly going down again. Hopefully they won't do that again till Christmas. So, well, hopefully at the office I work at. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Do not worry. I'm feeling a lot better than I was, so I'm good to stream again. But anyways, how you been, Tricks? What you been up to, by the way? Oh, look, a wild post appeared. So if anyone wants a little cute little post Pokemon, feel free. Yeah, what have you been up to, Tricks? You know, have you been working on stuff? Have you done any new arts lately for me to have a little sneaky peek at? Because you know I like other people's artworks. We know, you know, you got to pay the tax. Yeah, I'm okay. I've been trying to draw and illustrate some things. Ooh, okay. And I did sew a bit. Oh, you did some sewing. Well, feel free to show off your sewing skills on here, because we do say we want all types of artists. Made my player cry. Oh, God, what did you do? What did you do to make your player cry? You didn't kill their characters, though, did you? Or did you give them, like, a really tragic backstory? Is you, to be honest, like, I say, what did you do? You're talking to the guy who did really horrible stuff to his characters. Joe, what? I was talking to my editor on Tuesday, because luckily I kind of recovered enough to do the signing on Tuesday, and yeah, I was talking to my editor. We had a meeting like literally on Tuesday just gone, and I don't know, I killed off a player and it gave the other players PTSD attack. Oh my God. Oh no, poor player, poor players. What? No. What do we say here, folks? If we traumatize people's characters, it's for character development, quote unquote, right? Right, guys? We know it's a lie. Then my players decided to turn the dead player and Oh, that's evil. That's evil. It's funny, but it's evil. With my sense of humor, it's one of those things. It's like, oh, that is so evil. I'm delightfully proud of you. But yeah, as I was saying, I was talking to my editor, and I actually was talking about you and a few others that a specific part of Volume 4, I kind of get called a bastard for a certain thing that I did to one of my characters. I said it's not in a bad way, it just means they care about the characters enough. And they went, yeah, I get ya. If you get... It was foul but lovely. And actually my editor kind of agreed with me. It's like, if you can get people to care enough about your characters to get them to call you a bastard when you do something horrible to them, that means you've done something right. And I was like, thank you. Someone gets my kind of evil. Yeah, so yeah, I was chatting to my editor. We had a really lovely chat, and I'll tell you what, I had such a lovely sign-in on Tuesday as well. It was so nice. If anyone didn't watch the video that the short that I kind of put out, and to be honest, it wasn't like I wasn't going to do anything crazy with it. I just wanted to see how people liked it. You know, when I talked about like what went on the signing and stuff like that. Yeah, it was quite nice, because I was saying to my wife, like, when I came home, like, I saw, like I said, these two families, like, in different times come in with their kids, and their grandparents told me, like, their kid used to get into Pokemon cards, and now, like, they were kind of doing it with their parents. That was kind of lovely to see, and I was saying, like, how cool it was to do a signing, and... like, you didn't have to worry about making your money back on the table, because the problem is, we're in conventions, it's lovely, you're meeting the fans, you're doing everything that you do in a signing, but because you paid for a table to be there to sell your stuff, you've got kind of like a voice in the back of your head that you need to make those sales back, and of course you need to make your sales back. You're like a business at that point, so you need to sort of like sort of get jiggy with it, and yeah, it was It was really nice though, because I didn't pay for a table, essentially. Like, I was just there to do a signing. It was just kind of nice to sort of be there and just be there, if you know what I mean. Like, without the pressure of trying to make sales and stuff like that. Like, you know, just to make, you didn't have to just make the money back, as they say, you know. So, I think I need to make that door smaller. But yeah, it was really, really nice actually. Like, and it was quite a wholesome thing that, I didn't have that nibbling little voice in the back of my mind, and I could just sort of, yeah, still try and sell my books, but at the same time, like, just not worry about making money, if you know what I mean. I could be there purely for the fans, and it was just so nice. And I was saying to my art editor, my writing editor, literally, I said, this is why I do want to blow up with my books, because then if I do go to events and I'm like a guest and I don't have to pay for anything, then I can interact with my fans without pushing for sales, if you know what I mean. And it would be such a lovely thing to sort of, do, and I want to get to that level, if you know what I mean, that I'm there as a guest, and I don't have to sort of pay out for a table just so again, like I say, I'm still gonna try and sell my books, but there's no real pressure to it. I think that's the words I'm looking for. It's like there's no real like urgency, if you get what I mean. Hey Lupa, how's my favourite victim doing? It's fine. I was actually talking about the signing and how lovely it was, like, doing a signing and I'm there as a guest and I didn't have to pay for anything. So, like, it was nice to be able to interact with the fans fully without, like, when you're at a convention, you paid for a table, you got like a voice in the back of your head saying, oh, I've got to make these sales, I've got to make the money back, and stuff like that. Like, I had to like constantly worry about making my money back. But when you're doing a signing, you don't have that worry. You don't have that like contention. So you are just free to interact with your fans and, while casually just saying, hey, do you want to check out my books? And it just felt nice. It felt really nice and wholesome. And then I got to see things, about like being on a hunt for a sale, So, yeah, it was definitely a big experience. And like I say, like, I'm always going to be ultimately there for the fans of the book or make new fans of the book. But, you didn't me, but okay, I think Vamp gone to, Vamp, I think I did go to Fanar with you. Yeah, I'm so sorry. No, that's I don't apologise. No, don't apologise. Honestly, I was just talking about it and just reminiscing from Tuesday, and then obviously this now led into what I just said to, and I had a meeting literally like in the evening after the signing about the writing editing of my books, and I was saying how lovely that would be, like, if Hoseki did blow up the way it does, and they do, like, help me with my franchise, get me in cons and stuff like that as a guest. I can have that real interaction instead of having to try to have an interaction with my fan, and then I have an eye and I'm trying to watch out for sales all the time, I don't know why you're apologising. Honestly, you're fine. Vamp, I think did I go too far? No, you didn't go too far with me. You're fine. You're fine, Lupe. Sorry. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I was just trying to catch you up on the conversation. That's all. So please, Lupe, don't think I'm peed off with you. Trust me. Like if you're throwing why I didn't go on Monday. Monday I was overworked at the office and I went sick. Like, literally, I was like physically, I just could not go on stream. My IBS was kicking off and I just couldn't go on stream. My body was absolutely killing me. So no, you did nothing wrong, Lupa. Seriously. Like, it takes a lot more than that for me to get peed off with people. I mean, like honestly, like, it takes a lot. It's only like if someone, I broke Vamp. I think he says he's my favorite victim. Yeah, you think you're the one in control, Halupe, but this is a Tico. you're figuring control, but until you know, it's too late and you're in that basement watching PG Tip adverts and being converted to the tea. I mean, totally going to the club and not anything cultish or weird going on. No. You are in control, obviously. You need to earn that, vamp. How do you know I'm not earning it now? How do you know? Sorry, no, I'm not gonna go do my psycho impression again. Because I know that creeps a lot of people out. It's just like, could you imagine? Just me, just all of a sudden just go into my tsundere mode. Not tsundere, yandere, that's it. Go into my yandere mode. You could come to Tika where you drink tea forever and ever and ever and ever. But like I say, all jokes aside, honestly, like, it was a really nice time, and it did remind me like why I did this in the first place. It's just for little interactions like that. And Mason said, sorry, my editor said, sorry, I don't know why I was going on about Masons there. My friend said to me, oh, you know, don't you worry, because once everything kicks off, it's all go, go, go. And I went, wait, what? so I'm a little nervous. I think they have plans, and I don't know what those plans are. And those... God, somebody's horny today. Jeez. Sorry, I've got the windows open because it is literally smelting in England. You're a creepy weird guy whose blood soaked and near death curls and your underage. Wait, is that you? How you got this? No. That's not blood. That's just rose tea. I love it. You think it's blood, and it just means it's like, nah, it's rose tea. But don't you like the scent? Don't you? Anyways. God. Jesus. Anyways, all the yandere jokes aside, I hope you're doing well. That's a trick, rose tea. Yeah. I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta add that golden syrup, you know? You imagine actually there's actually a perfect good explanation of everything I've got, and it's just like, well, actually that's kind of like, you know, that was the golden syrup with the rose tea, you know, because I like my tea sweet, like me. But actually, I wonder if golden syrup and rose tea would taste good together. Actually, I might have to give that a go. Actually, I might have to actually go. Do you know what? I got told I'm gonna try this like at some point, like when my gut's completely recovered, because I'm not 100% yet, but my gut's not completely recovered. When my gut recovers more, I may try honey and Yorkshire tea with a little bit of milk, because apparently, according to one of my new fans that got my book, it's actually really nice, and I might have to give that a go when my gut recovers a bit better. It does sound a bit tempting, if you know what I mean. Oh, anyways, for those who want to put their artworks in and pay their art tax, whether it is WIP or completely finished, if you're even doing 2D art, 3D modeling, or arts and crafts stuff like knitting, sewing, stuff like that, feel free to show off your stuff. Honestly, guys, we like all kinds of creativity here. The only thing we do not like is AI, of course. That's our only one rule. Like coffee is heresy, AI is just another form of heresy. Anyways. I kind of like that slogan, actually. That's a good slogan. Guys, can we have that as a sort of like, if I ever become president of America, that's be my slogan. Coffee is heresy, so is AI. Vote for Vamp. That will get you to places where you've never been. Tricks. Yeah, honey is nice. Yeah, I really want to try it, because I've tried honey with lemsip. I'll tell you what, guys, here's a little life hack for you. If you don't like the taste of lemsip, or lemon and lemsip, try it with a bit of honey. No, don't vote for heresy. Hold on. Do I have to Rogel Dawn you already? Do I have to get the Rogel Dawn out already? Dawn?
No.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. We do not speak that heresy here. Thy heresy. My German blood demand it.
No.
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 Is this going to be the rest of the stream, Felipe? Just me pressing the Rogel Dawn button? Is that what the heresy... Is this what this whole stream's going to be? I just keep mashing the Rogel Dawn button. There we go. Actually, I think just the flame here would be good. And then just sort of... Yeah. And then have like the hood here. Because there's stuff strange in the neighborhood. Oh, man. Oh, has anyone watched that Ghostbusters Afterlife, by the way? That's really good, actually. I know it's like not new, but it's good. It's good. It's a good film. I can't actually show most of my art since, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is there no way to censor, or is it like quite explicit and we can't show it either way? Like, if it's nudity, as long as you kind of like censor that bit, you'll be fine. Like, but yeah, like our legend Dark Keeney does. But if it's more than that, then it'd be like, oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. We'll say no more. We'll say no more. Mum's the word. There's but the. Oh. There is butt-ass naked vamp. There's no hiding it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, what animation shows have you guys been watching recently, guys? Just out of pure curiosity, animation shows, you know. Me and my wife watched the half of Wednesday because I really, Joe, what? I really hate that Netflix released half a fucking season, right? This really annoys me. Half a fucking season. And sorry, I don't mean to laugh at this. Half a fucking season and now I've got to wait till the 3rd of September to watch the rest. Oh my god, that is infuriating. I don't know how you guys feel, but Jesus Christ, god damn it, Netflix. I've been watching none as of now. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, we got to like a really good cliffhanger bit, and me and my wife just went, "Fucking come on!" It's like 1st September, really, really. Can we not just have the whole season now, please, Netflix? That was pretty darn rude. That's rude, Netflix. God damn it. Yeah. So we've been watching that. Obviously, we've been watching the new season of Great British Payoff as well. I know they're not animes, but it's like, you know, sometimes you like to dig into other things, you know, you know, other things I like, because I'm a very, obviously for the Wednesday show, I'm a big Tim Burton fan, and I'm a big Addams Family fan. So what better together than Tim Burton and Addams Family? Why they didn't do that sooner, I do not know. I do not know. But there's that. There's what has I been watching? There's been other things. Like I've been watching the new. I'm paying my tax even though I hate the fees. Love you too, JP. Thank you for showing me your pieces. That sounded so fucking wrong, but it sounds so much fucking funnier as well. So, you know, we'll allow it. We'll allow it, right, guys? We'll allow it. We'll absolutely allow it. But yeah, I was just talking about the siding, JP, actually. You kind of missed that. I'll say it was really cool, actually. Look, mate, at least I'm not asking for cash. I'm not asking for cash, am I? I'm asking for art, you know? Historically, it's quite interesting. Coffee was introduced from the Portuguese, and the reason for the English tea culture is near 100... See, I thought we stole tea from another country. Yeah! Yeah, it was cool, and I saw the 2000s, it was really nice. And like I said, like actually, guys, like, as fellow comic correct, I don't know, like, Trix, you're starting your own, aren't you? You only just started out. JP, I don't think you're making one at the moment, are you, if I remember correctly? I know Halupe might not be, but yeah, I thought the tea thing was stolen from like the Indian, because we stole like the curry as well. Anyways, guys, actually a little quiz. I think. Oh yeah. Do you know what curry is not an Indian curry? I want to see you guys get this right. No Googling it. Take a guess. I'll get the answer up because I forgot what it is already because I'm a dirt. But yeah. Hey, a beginning's a beginning. You know, you got. Sometimes these things take time, Tricks. You just have fun with it. But yeah, what curry is not? Here we go. Right, so I'm gonna get the answer up. There we go. So here's a little quiz. Like I said, no cheating. What Indian curry is actually not an Indian curry? Go on. I want you guys to guess. This will be a fun little factoid. No. And the main source was income before coffee was introduced to Portuguese. Oh, got you. Fair enough. Alright, so not all Indian curry. No, there's one Pacific. It's in Indian restaurants, right, in England. Not sure in anywhere else. There is one Pacific Indian curry dish that is actually not an Indian curry. Okay, so Trix has guessed. JP, do you want to take a crack without looking it up? Same for you, Halupa. Make this a fun little game. Look. Yeah. I think I made Halupe get curry. No. Close. I'm going to say close. Close, but no. One more guess for chat. Anyone can answer it at this point. But JP's been the closest. JP's actually been the closest because it's similar to that. And you wouldn't guess it by the name. That's all I'm going to give you. That's your one clue. You would not guess it by the name. Yeah, there you go. JP got it right. Right. Can we have a... You got the dawn, yes. So well done, JP. Yeah, so in fact, it was the chicken tikka masala, which a lot of people do not think that is a non-Indian dish, but no. Actually, the British created that curry. Yeah. Which is a British adaptation of a dish named after the city of Madras. So basically, it was our interpretation of the Madras curry. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. A fun track. That was our interpretation. So, and that became the chicken tikka masala. So there you go. There you go, guys. But yeah, there you go. A fun little factoid. There we go. I thought it was a fun little factoid. Do you know what? If you like these, actually, like, let's do one more with chat, okay? Because this one, if you have been a long time, if you've been here for a very, very long time, and again, chat, without looking this up, with no cheaty McCheaterson, please. And tell me feedback if you like this, and I'll try and find some more fun facts for you to quiz you on. Okay, so here's one more. Astro Boy was the father of all manga? Who was the grandfather? There you go. Once again, Astro Boy was the father of all manga. Who was the grandfather? So you get 3 guesses, chat. 3 guesses. That's all you get. This one's a really fun fact, actually, and a lot of people do not believe me until they start looking it up. It is really fun. But do not look this up. I hope you enjoyed this little quiz. I just want you to know, because this is actually a really good fact, and I'll tell you as well the context of why this has happened if you guess it right. If you don't, I'll do it anyways, because it's a fun fact anyways, but yeah. But like I say, one last one. Astro Boy was the father of all manga. Who was the grandfather? There you go. I'll give 1 clue after the wrong answer. If you get it right the first time, you do deserve my respect. My hats will be off to you. I think Trix wouldn't know this because Trix hasn't been around enough for me to spit this factoid out, so... And it is complete fact. I have looked this up. I have done the research because I did not believe this myself. Let's put it like this. Have I got you all stumped, chat? Ah, oh, chat's not playing. Ah, Trix, do you know who it might be? Take a crack guess shot. We're just this is not a clue. It's a fictional character. Chat's looking for food. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because I told my friends this. Pardon me. Where's my bear when you need him to clip my burps? Where's my bear when you need him, eh? God damn it, my bear. Can we have a goddamn my bear in the chat, please? See if we can summon him. We must summon my bear, chat. We must summon him. But yeah, so again, if you want one more, if you want the question again, Scrooge McDuck was the... Oh fuck! I just said the answer. Right, since I gave that one away, it is in fact Scrooge McDuck. So the little story behind this is the creator of Astro Boy. How it came to be is he actually found a bunch of Scrooge McDuck comics. Can't believe I screwed that up. Yeah, found a bunch of Scrooge McDuck comics after the Second World War, which followed to inspire him to create Astro Boy. So Scrooge McDuck is actually the grandfather of all manga. Look it up if you don't believe me. It is a weird fact, but I love it. And if you look onto earlier anime and manga, like Astro Boy and that, you will see there is very Disney-esque designs. But there you go, there you go. That's my little factoids for you guys. But yeah, if you do like them and you want more of this sort of stuff, let me know, and I'll try and find fun little facts in the future. Like even ones I'd be like, holy moly. Like, and I will try and find like really fun ones, like not ones that just everybody knows, like really like fun little ones. Oh god, it's so warm today. I might have to get the fan. I might have to sacrifice my phone battery just so I can get some. Oh god. By the way, guys, we have just under 30 minutes for your art show and tell, so make sure you pay your art taxes. There we go. And then... Oh, I like this one. This was one of my favorites actually from Panda Beats. By the way, check out Panda Beats. By the way, guys, he does some really awesome music. Go check him out. Go check him out. Go check him out. Honestly, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. They do some funky beats. Your fans are in Twitch chat, forehead. What? Your fans are in Twitch chat, forehead. JP, you threw me off. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, is my chat not updating? I've got, like, people actually, like, coming in and I'm not knowing it. Ooh, a Volbeat appeared. If anyone wants a Volbeat, go catch it. Drop some beats, Volbeat. There we go. And then... Oh, yeah, there might be a fan that might turn up on the Twitch tonight. To kind of watch me draw, like, you know, and chat to me and stuff like that. But yeah. But you missed my factoid. You missed who the grandfather of manga was, JP. You missed it. You missed the quiz, and then I dropped the answer because I was an idiot. See, this is why I have to admit, at times like these, I probably need someone like Nim or Gumby to just kick my ass into gear, go, Vamp, shut the fuck up, do not say the answer. About, But yeah, Vamp was being a bit of a herpadup. I was being a bit of a dup. Oh god. But yeah. Yeah, so there might be a fan of the manga might be popping by tonight, so hopefully, because they say they'll try and catch my streams when I'm on, so yeah. But yeah, there we go. Right, I'm gonna sort of Volbeat escape. No one wanted a Volbeat. No one wanted to drop that single beat. Volbeat. Volbeat, why do you miss when my baby misses me? Do 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 do. Why am I singing Heartbeat? That was a bit of a weird one. I'm not gonna lie, weird one from me. Man, social phobia is kicking my butt. I seem to have a cooked pasta tonight. Ooh, what kind of pasta? If you don't mind me asking. Don't mind me being a nosy bosey, do you? And asking what kind of pasta you're kind of cooking. What's... I was going to say, what's cooking my crooked? And I was like, I just couldn't set the words out of my mouth there. Pesto pasta. I'm not a big fan of pesto. I've tried it. I tried it before and I just couldn't... I can't get on with pesto. Like, certain things I might have it with, but it has to be, like, very mild. That's the weird thing with me and pesto. It's like certain foods, I have to have it with very certain things and very certain amounts, so... It's like, I don't like tomato on its own. However, I like tomato puree with my pasta in there, and I like a thin slice of tomato in my burger, which is quite nice. But yeah, but then again, that could be mutism and having me being particular with food and textures and that like that. So you never know. Oh, JP, have you been watching that new? I can't pronounce the name, so it's I call it the junk anime because I cannot pronounce the name for fucking shit. Yes, I know it made me look like an idiot. Bite me. But if you know the one I'm referring to, you'll know. You'll know. Oh, JP, are you working tonight, by the way, or are you free to jump on the mic with me? Because you're always a joy to have around. Are you off today? Do I get to drag you out the office kicking and screaming? For the indoctrination. Well, have you been watching the new? I'll stop you right there, bud. I don't watch a damn thing. Schoolwork. Oh, boo. JP's adulting, guys. Boo. Boo. You're adulting. I did that one today. Boo to me too. Pardon me. What is up with me and burping today? Seriously. Like, I think I got a little indigestion. Name that movie. So you have been watching any new anime lately then? JP, you say you don't watch anything. You must watch new stuff. You don't want, I'm sorry. But it's like, it's like really good. I'm trying to find somebody who's watched that anime so I can actually talk about it with them because it's really good. I'll tell you what, we finished Solo Leveling finally. Oh my god, that final fucking fight in the second season is so good. So fucking good. Like, it's almost, I would say, like, that fight was almost like a Fate level battle, like the animation, how they just go balls to the wall with it. It looked so good. Really? Is there like a real reason to that, or you just not into sort of you know, getting into like new animes and stuff like that? Like, actually, I'm just actually quite curious. You piqued my curiosity, JP. So you know the chicken jockey part of the Minecraft movie, or was that just because of YouTube brain rot? Actually, that's probably likely to the YouTube brain rot. Oh god. Oh god. Sorry, my nose again sniffled. By the way, guys, it's under 20 minutes time. If you want to post your artworks, and show me your whippies, do it now. Anyways. Oh, this song bangs, man. Go, go, Power Rangers. Oh, that so goes with the Power Rangers theme. Come on. Hey, yo. I'm sorry. Someone made this to make it sound like the Power Rangers tune. I do not care if people disagree with me. Come on. You cannot tell me that tune was not made for that. No way. Why is that sweat like dripping from my forehead? Like, it's supposed to get cooler in the evening, not not hotter. It's getting hot in here. And no, I won't take my clothes off. Sorry to disappoint you lot. But yeah. Right, I actually don't need to, I just realized I don't need to show the windows because I just realized one thing and one thing only. Because the fire comes out the window. So why I did that in the first place, I do not know. So let's get that rubber and just sort of... I did all like the window frames for nothing as well. And like an idiot, I forgot like the scene, like the five fully bursts out. So all the plastic and that would be destroyed essentially because of the intensity. Vamp did a dum-dum, Vamp. Vamp did a dum-dum, guys. Vamp was being a little dum-dum. Vamp was being a little dum-dum for his brain. I am a little dum-dum. Ooh, we have got some... Yeah, we've got some new art tonight, fellas. We got some new arts. We got some new... Alright. When we get to art show and tell, I'm gonna actually get you to look me in the eye, JP, and tell me why you hate this. It's really just a lot of illogical reasons, especially for animated stuff. Watching myself makes me remarkably uncomfortable. It's all the feels like it's not for me. Fair enough. fair enough. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I kind of... It makes you uncomfortable. Oh, I see. So you're rather one of those people, like, you want to experience it with your friends, maybe? Is that like your thing? Dude, like, I kind of get that. Some shows, I get that for some shows. Some shows I'm like that on. Like, you have to watch with friends. Like MASH. MASH is something you watch with your friends. Or at least your fellow Tism friends, because you can just go... No explanation mark on T. Right, here we go. Right, you're gonna get dawned. No. I'm sorry, I like a good curry. No. There we go. Vamp approves of that. that Vamp fully approves. That's like the US. That was like again, one of those presidential things. Like, Vamp approves of this message. Oh, by the way, JP, I've decided to run for president of America against Trump. And my two policies is going to be coffee is heresy and so is AI. There you go. That's my two important policies. I will work hard to make coffee and AI as heretical as possible. My second commitment is to make sure every American gets to know the blessed joys of tea. No. Yes, Alupa. Are you okay with that, JP? If I come over and run for president? JP's like, uh-oh. Do I want that guy or do I want this guy? Oh, why not JP? Governor. What? Hold on. By the Constitution of the USA, the highest position you can get is governor. Really? Alupa, don't spoil my dreams. This was my B plot. Man. Don't destroy my B plot dreams. JP, come on. Why would I not secure your vote? All right. If I put AI as the top list of my heretical, no. I could break the rules, right, JP? I could break the rules. I have too much respect for my coffee drinkers. Oh, JP. All right. How about this? I only make it a little bit heretical at first, and I'll only target AI. How's that? Coffee can have a reprieve. Shh, I'm bargaining here. Welcome to the Barista Republic. Oh, chat. Come on. You know you wanna. You know I'll do better. I make public healthcare thing. There you go, some bribery there. Yeah, free cup of tea with your national healthcare as well. How's that, guys? Free cup of tea with your national health care. There you go. That's one of my policies. I'm not convincing any of you, am I? Like, here's me trying so hard to sort of convince you guys, like, dude, I am the right man for the job. Fam can be the governor of California. You couldn't make it worse. Thanks for your absolute faith in me. And what if I turned it around, huh? What happens if I did make things like, you know, great? Hey? Make it, and then I could call it Tiafornia. Huh? Yeah. I believe. You better believe in me. You better believe in me. I could make. His first policy, double the amount of fentanyl. Is that what's going to take to get your vote, JP? Is that what's going to take? Oh, God. God, oh, God. Ah, so that's what it is. His first policy. What were you? My campaign manager, JP. JP, would you like to be my campaign manager? Although Van will first regress California from the USA and make it a cologne of Great Britain. To be honest, with the way England's going right now, I'll probably make a way better job with new UK than Val's first regress California. Yeah, but like I say, I'll probably do a much better job than what our overlords are doing now. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I can't really say much about that due to things, but Jesus Christ, I have some thoughts about it. If anyone knows exactly what I'm referring to. It's not, Wait. And Halupa, what's wrong with being gay? Aren't we all a little gay? Are we all a little happy? We all need, to be honest, the world needs a lot more love and happiness anyway, so fuck it. Much rather that than what we're getting right now all over the world. Jesus. The world has become a scary and hateful place, and the world needs more love, and I do not, and I stand by that fucking fact, you know. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's, without going into it, because, you know, yeah, but they can always adopt. I mean, you know, what? Hold on, siren. Shut up! I'm streaming it. Shut up! I'm streaming it. But yeah, like what's wrong? What's wrong with that? You know. At the end of the day, they can always adopt, and that means a kid gets a loving home. I mean, I don't see the problem in that. I don't see the problem in that at all. But like I said, like I just think the world is just riding on the hate train right now, and we just need a bit of love, man. We all just need a little bit of love and just go, you know what, my guy? We need to be honest, this world needs to sort its shit out, I tell you that right now. Like, that much, I'm on that, on the sort of that sort of thought process. Yeah, and that's your belief, mate. You know, I'm not gonna knock you for it, but I accept all kinds of people here. As long as, like, my philosophy in life, as long as you're not doing harm to others, like, yeah, well, I mean, that's how I see it. Like, if you're not doing harm and you're still a good person, then yeah, I'm all for it for anybody. You know what I mean? Like, even if I disagree with their philosophy in life, like, as long as they're not actually actively trying to hurt or, you know, like I said, like, hurt people or, you know, make people hurt people because, you know, they're different. Yeah, there's no harm in it. Like, and I think that's come from a place where I used to be bullied because I was a nerd and I'm autistic. You know what I mean? So when it comes to that sort of shit, belief is the truth. It depends. Like, difference between belief and truth. Truth is something you believe to be fact, though it can change over time because you can have a new truth. Belief is something you believe in that you know either it doesn't exist or is not proven to be existing yet. That's the difference between the truth. That's why, like, when you're in court, you say, do you believe in the whole, do you speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Because it is your version of what happened, if you get what I mean. A belief, however, is just what you believe in without having faith in something, without having irrefutable evidence. With truth, there is some facts in there, but it's also with your own personal biases mixed in there. So, why am I discussing philosophy tonight? Like, but that's my definition of those words. But yeah. But like I said, it's you know, people have a right to believe in anything they want, and people believe whatever truth they want to believe. It's just, as long as you're not enforcing it on other people, or you're not, like, you know, being a dick about it, it's fine, you know. But just make sure, like, you know, this is why I don't like when people shove things down your throat. You know what I mean? Like, with me, the teacup thing is just a joke. You know what I mean? Like honestly, overall, like, no, I'm not gonna make everybody watch PTT adverts so they go crazy, you know. And if you prefer coffee, that's cool by me, you know. But it's not my thing. But yeah, it's excuse me, Halupa? I was actually trying to have a discussion with you. Excuse me? This is why I do not discuss politics and stuff on stream, because it leads into this sort of thing. To be honest, I thought we were having a nice, interesting conversation about, you know, what people believe in. But turning around saying someone needs to deal with it is not very diplomatic way of saying things. And sometimes you will need to agree to disagree. I was just having a conversation about you where people have different, you know, beliefs and philosophies and things, and what their version of the truth is. Okay. Truth doesn't need your belief. It's just simple as that. But there's a difference between fact and truth, though. Fact is something that's like literally has science papers on. It you cannot deny. Truth is just what I wouldn't even say what you believe in, is what your version of events and the world is to you. Like, my truth is just don't do harm onto others and let people be. But my belief is people should be kind to each other no matter who they are. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But anyways, guys, it is literally art show and tell, so let's get on with that. Right, let's get on with the art show and tell. So everyone wants to turn it up for art show and tell now. Scroll up. Right, so last time we seen a couple of lovely pieces of art from Creme. There we go. So you've got lovely art from JP. We have got a lovely art from Darkini of WIP. We've got all these lovely character concepts. And the new art, we got this lovely new outfit design from Creme. I don't know what kind of pose that is. But I kind of like the concept of the clothing, actually. Like, the clothing looks fine. I don't know if that's because, like, clothing's coming off, maybe? I don't know. And, oh, look at that! Right, JB, tell me why you don't like this. I want to understand why you do not like this. This is where I wanted to confront JP on, is why don't you like this? Oh, wait for the ads. Alright. Right, hold on. I'll wait. The ads will be ending in 1 minute 22, and when we come back, we'll go and carry on with the art show and tell. We'll get to that, Halupa. Three, two, one, and welcome back. We're just about to do art show and tell for everybody. Halupa, we'll agree to disagree on the meaning of the word truth. Okay, so we'll leave that. We'll bury that. Yeah, thank you. Right, here we go. So last time we've seen some lovely artworks from Creme, Darkini, and JP. So we got this one first up from Creme, which is a lovely character design here. I want to know if that is like the same clothing, but her clothes kind of slipped down a little. But I do like the fold detail here. You're getting better with your clothing, Creme. The only thing I would say is maybe just the look. I don't know if it's maybe a wide smile, but maybe make the lips a little smaller. And I'm not sure what's going on with the arms here. I think she's trying to put it between her legs, but yeah. But obviously try and make that a little clearer, and then this would look wonderful. But other than that, it is a lovely piece of art piece. A lovely piece of art. Very good, Jesus James, words. Vamp. Shit. Anyways. JP. Okay, this looks awesome as hell. So I don't get why you don't like this. Like, I know it's just a whip at the moment. I can't wait to see the body and stuff. But it just looks amazing, JP. Look, the jewelry, everything. It just looks really nice. We look really, really nice, honestly. Honestly, JP, this is a lovely, lovely piece of artwork. Yeah. I can't wait to see this finished, honestly, mate. Like, I want to see this finished. Like, I think you're being too hard on yourself. Like, the light source as well looks really well. I'm guessing this is where the fire's going to be. Yeah, like, the lighting, the only reason that is because there's no flame here. I'm guessing this is where the flame's going to be coming from. Because, like I say, this is still a whip. So, we haven't seen it finished yet. So... But it looks awesome. Literally, honestly, like, JP, you should be pretty pleased with this at the moment. But like I say, because I'm assuming this is where the fire's going to be, where my plus sign's going to be. And that's where, like, the light's coming from. But it looks fucking awesome, honestly. Honestly, mate. Like, it's good art. Don't know how you can say you hate that. No, if you look closely... You've got the shield, and that's where he's holding the torch. Like, if I zoom in closer. Yeah. So that's where the back of the shield is. So he's holding the torch behind that shield. So the light, in theory, if I'm right about JP's art, should be here. And that's where the lighting should be coming from, is the torch itself. And the rest of the area is like dark. And I'm guessing there's going to be like a torchlight somewhere here, because that's where the sword's reflecting, essentially. But sorry, it looks really, really nice, honestly, JP. Like, I can't wait to see this finished. Honestly, mate, you've done a really good job with this. Anywho. Right, anyways, let's get on with the artwork. But, fucking hell, it's so hot in here. I really need to, I don't know whether to jump in a cold shower to have a shower before bed. Kinda tempted to. Kinda tempted, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And I probably will have an early night tonight, because I want to make sure I don't end up like I have been for the last couple of weeks, where I don't know whether to kind of outline the body on this again, or just sort of, I don't know, should I do like a sketch outline and do it on a different layer? Like, sorry, I'm just trying to like get the vibe right in my head, because in the original volume he's standing there, but the mistake I made in the original volume, hold on, scroll back and show you. So this is the revamp I'm working on, and where are you? Oh damn it, I shut my original page down. I'm gonna have to reopen it. I'll get the file up again, because I was actually like needing that. I needed that. Because I've got like my literally original volume 1 up, just so I've got, there we go. That's the one I need to open. Have you got the page up? No, I'm gonna have to scroll all the way bloody back down. There we go. Okay. I think we're about 30 something on from the original volume. Yeah, we're very close to it. So, obviously, because I did this by pen and biro, his body was meant to be catching a light anyways, as his ability does, but I forgot to set the body on fire. I just did a silhouette. But I don't think I should do a silhouette this time. I should do a hint of him being there, like he's already in there causing havoc. But yeah, you can see what I've originally done here. And then you got like the hand-drawn like smoke. Like, oh my god, that was terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah. So I'm trying to think like... should I set the body on fire and just do like an outline effect? Or should I do how I feel? I feel like he's doing his thing. Or I could do a shadowy outline, but I can make it look like the flame is bursting out of him into the house. So instead of him just standing there like I did, it's like the jacket's like the cloak flows open. So there's a silhouette of a cloak like flowing open. And yeah, I think I should do that. Yeah, silhouette. 100% silhouette. But this time, like I said, we're gonna... Yeah. And actually have it flow open this time. So the jacket's actually up. Not the jacket, the cloak is up. And then it looks like the flame is actually coming from him. And then what we'll do is we'll rub out all this stuff here. So you don't actually see the door there. Yeah. And then what we can do is maybe do like an effect like the flame is going into the home as he's like fueling the fire. And like I say, we keep it as a silhouette. So like, yeah, because the flames are so intense, like the silhouette kind of like takes over. And actually like the flames are coming from the cloak. Yeah, I think we could do that. I think that would be the I think raw, mysterious and cool rule out on this one. Hold on, I forgot where the head is for a second there. There we go. Right, actually follow the head. Like, whether in doubt, follow where the head is. And to be honest, I forgot where the shoulder line is as well, because I'm not doing the shoulder line, so I should actually follow that as well. Remember, guys, follow your basic rules of art and it shall never fail you. And when you do forget, tell yourself off. So, yeah, we'll do that, and then shoulder, and then we'll do that, and just sort of like, you know, just touch that up. Sorry, guys, I'm doing the whole chatting to myself about art thing again, because sometimes I have to kind of figure out what I want to do. So apologies for that. This is my way of focusing like on the actual like thing and just go, okay, right, this is what I need to do. Wham. Yeah. Because then he makes the flames come out of him without actually seeing the flames coming out of him then. Yeah, I dig that vibe. I dig the vibe. I think we're going somewhere with this. Yeah, because then you can see like the arms widen as well, so he's actually like, vroom. Why am I doing the details of the cloak? I said silhouette. Jesus, Vamp, you're not concentrating today. Vamp, concentrate on what you're thinking and doing. Practice what you preach. God damn it, Vamp. There we go. Awesome. There we go. That's awesome. So yeah, that looks a lot better. And then we'll just carry on. There we go. Hold on, give me a moment. Do 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 do. So, why am I sweating so much? Jesus. Like, I'm just sitting down drawing it and I shouldn't be sweating like this much. I think what I am going to do... Oh, someone's horny. Is do a couple of black lines where the flames are going to go over. Yeah. Just so then I know where to put the flame brushes. No, it's not too much hot tea, just... I just think my brain's got a little brain dead at the moment because when I'm doing the revamp, I'm trying to make this look better. And I think there are points where I'm kind of just overthinking it and not just letting myself create. Mate, I've had this exact conversation with Blam. It makes me sick, physically sick. I cannot drink coffee. It's just not can't stand it, honestly. I actually can't physically stand it. There's actually a clip that me almost throwing up because I did it for charity once, so. But yeah. Trust me, I'm not a, you know. I'm going to just see how it looks line work wise. Yeah, line work wise, it looks fine. And then once you add the effects in, like where the flames are going to be and stuff like that, I think we're golden. Just got to touch up a few bits. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. You have a good one, Halupe. You go chill. Yeah, I'll have fun. You too. You too. There we go. And just sort of, just touch up things here and there. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Right, and then... There we go, and then just sort of boom. There we go, that looks good. Is there anything I just need to like darken shade? No. Had to step away for a bit, but the reason I don't like my drawing is character design. I think something about it isn't where I want it to be, and I can't put my finger on it. Let's have a look again. Just have a quick look, because I think my brain needs a rest for my own thing as well. Let's have a look. I mean... That foot can be a little bit more out because when you're spreading your legs, your feet aren't straight, and I think that leg is not flowing where the foot should be. The foot should be a little bit more out. That one's fine because it's kind of facing directly back. The belt's there. Oh, Snake Lady. I think it might be the teeth. Because you look at where the fangs are. I know you're going for like snake fangs. But wouldn't they be a bit more to the front? Because snake fangs are normally, like, protruding from the front? Could that be what's bothering you? Because that could be giving more of an ogre look than a snake look. That could be something to look at. Because I get, like, to be honest, with the teeth, it's like ogre or vampire vibes. But then again, I could be wrong. The eyes are fine. I think the eyes are absolutely brilliant. And you got the cheekbones here and the hair. Like, you got this dangling jewelry, which is absolutely fine. You got this... maybe work a little bit more on sort of thinning out a figure, because usually with Nagas, like, they're usually quite petite, if you get what I mean. And I think they use like their upper half to sort of allure people, if you know what I mean. Or you could make her jaw unhinge a little like an actual snake. That could be another thing as well. If you make her jaw sort of like unhinge a little and get her teeth a little bit more like a snake's. Like, that's the only suggestions I could think of, really, JP. But yeah, that's the only thing I could think of, honestly. I hope it helps. I hope it helps, JP, because like that's the only thing I could honestly think of, like, that could help, really. Right, okay, so my brain's lost where I'm at. I think I'm practically at the colouring or the greying stage now. So yeah, I would. But yeah, the only two things I think of is like unhinging the jaw a bit more, so her mouth's like wide open like a snake would do. Like she's about to devour him. But yeah, but the monster, like the concept's pretty cool. But I think it's something about, now when you're saying it, it's something about the teeth. It doesn't scream Naga to me, if you get what I mean. It's that area that seems to be off. Like the rest of it seems fine, apart from maybe some minor adjustments. But now when you're saying it, like I've looked at it like, yeah, something is bothering me, and I think I know roughly what it is. But yeah. Oh, I see I've made a mistake. I made a boo-boo. I made a bit of a boo-boo. There we go. Awesome. Right, here we go. Right, paint bucket. But yeah. Like that's the only thing that's really bothering me at the moment is that. Ah, so okay, so you're going for that, then yeah, you achieved that. I don't know, like beastly looking. Like what, how can we make them more beastly? Like I say, I think have a look how snakes hunt, and I think you might get a few good inspirations. Like I say, it's just, I don't know, it's something about the teeth. It is something about the teeth for me. Now it's bothering me too. But the problem is, if you change the teeth, because she's gonna look stupid without like being gummed except for two fangs. So the only thing to remedy that is maybe to give her sharp teeth, maybe? I don't know. Like, let me give me a think, and I might get back to you with the answer. It's, yeah. I'm gonna have a look at that one more time. Not on stream, just let me have a look one more time. Let me look up something. I'm just gonna do some quick visual research for you. Yeah, it's just two fangs. Right, okay, right. I'll say make her teeth a bit sharper. I think it's down to that. It does look really good. I just think just a few adjustments somewhere, like there. Because if you're making her more beastly, like, her teeth look very natural apart from the long snake fangs. I think you need to make her normal teeth a bit more pointed to give it that sort of monster bestial vibe. Like, almost like dragon's teeth, but the only difference being like the two long fangs would be at the front of the face where she, yeah. And maybe like shorten the long teeth just a little bit so it's not hanging over her mouth, because obviously with snake teeth they can retract back in. JP, I think I may have resolved it. Hold on. What if, sorry, hold on. Let's see if it works. Because, like I said, I've got a theory. For you. And I'm going to see if I can do it. I'm not going to draw the full thing. So that's where the jaw would be. So if we just focus down on that bit, that's where the nose would be. So I know the lip would be here. You make the jaw like really unhinge itself, so the jaw would be like down here, like it would absolutely, because the bone structure of a snake's mouth, there actually has like a two bit in the middle where it widens, so the bone would widen, so the jaw would open wider to devour its prey. So what if her jaw does that, like actually unhinge, and then the bone structure would be there, which means the chin would spread out. You got the two fangs there, and then you could have like, and actually you'll see where the gaps in her teeth are, because her jaw is unhinging from like the bottom. So maybe have like two teeth there, just showing it's like stretching, and then have like a muscle there, and then just have like the tongue out like that, like a Venom style tongue, like that. JP, something like that. What do you think? I'm just going on a long run. Like, my brain's kind of thinking like that. And then let's have a look at her nose. The nose is fine. It looks human-like. That's what you want. So it'd be like that, and then you got like a bit more. Is it? Really? So, but yeah, I don't know, maybe the tongue should be a bit longer, maybe? Like that. But like you say, you have like a gap there, because that's where the jaw's unhinging. But yeah, that's the only suggestion I have. Sorry, I had to go to that for a moment, because I was trying to like draw it out and picture it in my head. So sometimes I need to draw it out to get it like what's in my head out, and then just sort of get it out of my head for a minute. Then I can focus on this. But yeah, I hope that helps. I know it probably hasn't, but I hope it helps at least. Because sometimes it is just about, sometimes you go, maybe I'll just go by my first idea and then see how that goes. I've done that to myself plenty of times. It's been like, oh, let's go back to the first one and see if I can improve upon it. But yeah, that'd be fucking horrifying. Right, let's give this. It's funny how close you were. Was I? Fuck. So it's just because what I know about snake skeletons and that, I'm a bit like, hold on, what about if we did this? And in my head, I was kind of like, that could work. Weirdly. Like I said, it could have worked, but yeah. Check your DM, will do. I'll have a check. Oh, that looks sick! Dude! If you just... Right. So, yeah, that's quite close. That is really close. But if you just removed a couple of front teeth, just so, and then just make it look like the bottom jaw skin is stretching to accommodate. But dude, the teeth looks fucking like, this is exactly what I've imagined. Dude, it looks sick. Yeah, fucking dude. I've just checked it. Dude, I've actually just looked at it just now. Right, because of the fire, we need to kind of just do that. And then... Did I not add the... Okay, it's easy to fix. I've got to keep it in continuity, so... Can I have a look at Nikaya's house in colour? Did I put the beams there? Sorry, just give... Yeah, I did add the beams there. So why are the beams not on this page? God fucking sake. I've done this page! No, I fucking haven't. No, I fucking haven't. Yeah, JP, you get to laugh at me. You get to laugh at me, mate. Vamp fucked up. Vamp's done a fuck up. What the? No. Oh, fuck off, Clip. You saw that, guys, right? He shut... Oh. And I didn't save in a while. I'm actually really pissed off I've lost all that progress. I'm gonna be so angry. I think I've lost I think I've lost all that progress. Guys, if I'm pissed off, I'm gonna come off stream. I am. I'm gonna so am. That's really made me fucking angry. Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to swear. Apologies. I don't know how to check it. Like, is there a way to check? That really frustrates me. Clip, I'm going to say one thing right now. You're a fucking bastard. Fix this clip, please. Sorry. You can tell I'm actually furiously pissed off. Oh, it needs an auto-save feature on this. Oh, and an update's out as well. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, I gotta wait. No, I can't see. It doesn't say anything is saved. Screw you, Clip Studio. I'm sorry, but that's a big screw you for me. Oh, God. I don't care. I don't care, Clips. Shut up. Yeah. I don't know, because normally it says, oh, blah, 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 and it will show up, but, oh, that really pissed me off. I didn't lose that much progress, luckily. Luckily. Fuck you, Clip. I'm sorry, I need to get that off my chest. Fuck you, Clip. Oh, that's actually made me a bit angry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, that actually made me a bit angry. Okay, cool. We just need to redraw certain things and then we're good to go. That's fine. That's fine. We can redraw certain things. We can get this sorted. I'm gonna get a cup of tea, guys. I'm gonna calm down and I'll be right back. Oh God, that's actually made me really angry. Sorry guys, I just needed 5 minutes to re-regulate myself. Apologies for that. There we go, I am back. Yeah, sorry JP for that and all that. Sorry everyone, I know that was a little professional where I kind of had a little outburst on clip, but I've calmed down now. I'm cool with the wind. Yeah. Problem when you're autistic, sometimes you know when you're just about gonna have a meltdown when things go wrong. Right, let's try and catch this up back to where it was, or at least get near it, because we need to fix another page as well in the process where okay, so we've got that ready for coloring mode, or for graying mode. We just need to go back to another page where I know there was a guff in my drawings. There we go. Yeah, so we need to make sure the panels are on this one because I guffed this page up. Luckily, yeah. Luckily I spotted my own inconsistency, eh, lads? Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. And for those who are not here, I am Vamp the Lost Soul. I am an autistic streamer. I do art as well. And I do D&D on this stream on a Monday halfway through the stream if the players are available to play. Yeah, so if you've got any questions about my manga series or all that, feel free to ask away. I just needed to take a quick 5 minute because clip decided to close down on me and I lost a bit of my progress, so I had to kind of step away and calm down for a second. Sometimes we just have days where things aren't going well, but it is okay. Just take a 5 minute, like I just did, to readjust your brain cells and then you'll be fine. So yeah, anywho. Like I say, I hope you guys are doing well. And by the way, we are a channel where we like to let people share their artworks, as long as it's not AI artwork. But we do accept from digital art to 3D sculpting to anything artistic. Even if you made your own music, we like to show off here halfway through our streams every time. If you have missed it, do not worry. Obviously, you will be able to do it next time. So yeah, our next one would be the Monday stream, I believe, as well. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lovely cup of tea. Needed that for my soul. My soul needed that. But yeah, there we go. Awesome. And then just sort of sort that out. There we go, awesome. Now we get the shadows back on. And then we're gonna... Oh. It would be great, Vamp, if you, you know, did the right shadows. There we go, awesome. Perfect. Same here, just sort of do that. Just do a little gappy wappy here and there. Gappy wappy. A little gappy wappy, you know, a little gappy wappy don't hurt anybody. But yeah. Oh, no one caught a Gothra. Oh, I could have got that myself. Poo bum. Poo, 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 poo. Oh, well. Oh, well. Anyways. Sorry. There we go. There we go. And just keep going. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Right. Now I've sorted that out a bit. I'm just going to tie this up a little bit. Why have I not got the right rubber? And I need it the right size as well. So just sort of... There we go. And just sort of... That's it. Awesome. And then just get a little shadow here as well. Just curve the shadow here a little bit. And then just sort of... Perfect. Okay, cool. Okay, right. Now I'm a lot more happier where I'm at with this. So... File, save. Okay, I'm happier now. I've resolved the issue with that. So otherwise that was gonna bother me all night if I keep forgetting about it. Right. So again, let's go with the white and just sort of, that's it. Maybe if we could do it like this, maybe. Yeah, that's gonna take too long. So we'll just do that for now. And like I say, we'll do all the bits we know that are white, like these bits here. Oh god, why am I sweating so much? I'm sweating like a beast. Apologies. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, like I say, sometimes guys, when things go wrong, it is always good to take 5 minutes just to recalibrate yourself, because otherwise you could send yourself in a tizzy, and we do not want tizzies in this stream. No sir. That's why we make sure like we look after ourselves properly, you know, take proper care when things go awry, because otherwise you cannot think straight and things will go even more wrong. And that's why I took 5 minutes away, just to calm down, just to let myself breathe. I want to just breathe. Right, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll just pick up the colours of everything else. It would be nice, Vamp, if you did just pick up the colours. There we go. Hello, Pit. I thought Pit's sitting next to me. And by the way, Pit was being such a lovely little lad. He's actually giving me like a bit of a comfort cuddle. There we go. Awesome. Okay, now we're kind of getting to the point where we need to be. There we go. And then... Awesome. So we've got to the bit where we need to be almost now. We're pretty much caught up now, so it didn't take more than 5 minutes. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes you just need 5 minutes just to recalibrate yourself, and then you can kind of just move forward. There we go. So yeah, for anyone's worried, I'm actually okay now. I just needed 5 minutes, that's all. I didn't think I would need 5 minutes in the stream to recalibrate, but there you go. There you go. There you go. Sometimes it happens, like in anything in life. Like one thing I've learned since like being more aware of my autism through my wife, like I've always been aware of it, but I've not been sort of aware of the traits and that. But since then, it's kind of helped me realize sort of like actually like having a proper discussion about this, like made me understood myself more, and I am starting to learn when to sort of stop myself and go, I need 5. And it's such a little thing. It is. It's such a little thing that you wouldn't think of, but because of that, it means a lot more than it does, if you get what I mean. And I think sometimes it's good to sort of be, yeah, like, obviously I have to mask because of professionalism and stuff like that, but sometimes it's good to kind of let your audience know, it's just like, look, this is happening, so I'm just gonna do this just to sort of recalibrate the brain a little. Because obviously I want this to be an autistic friendly channel, and I do want to try and lead by example to try and be kind to yourself as an autistic. So yeah, it was one of those times it's like, yeah, I need to be kind because otherwise I'm going to go into like a spiral of anger on myself, and that'd be it. And I have to admit, using CBT, I actually use some CBT techniques that it's not under my control. I just need to be kind to myself and just keep going. Okay. And then, yeah, it just kind of helped. Right, so we've got the colours in. That's fine. What I'm going to do, however, is use the flame brush. I'm going to do a layer above this one. Layer, new raster layer. I'm going to do this, and what I'm going to do is, bit by bit, I'm just going to use the flame brush. I might do that and that, because I'm using a brighter effect anyway, so I don't mind using the flame brush during this. Just for the edges for now. Fire. I'll take you to burn. Yeah, I think it's better off just going white on this one and just sort of... that, and then just sort of... I don't like the... To be honest, I don't like the way that flame near the eyes kind of sprouted out. There we go. Just sort of... Maybe make that a little bit bigger. Just make that about this size. There we go. Maybe just sort of... There, that's it. I think I just need a bit more variety. There we go. And then here, I'm going to go a little darker so we know where the edge is. Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How you been? How you been? Welcome, welcome. How you been? How you been? How's life been treating you? Grab yourself a cup of tea and become part of the tea cult today by joining our Discord. How's life been treating you? And luckily, you've just come in on the last leg of the stream. How cool is that? Thank you. Thank you, Kentamari. I love that name, by the way. If I pronounced it correctly, if I slaughtered it, I will apologize beforehand. Oh yeah, I've got to select a different layer. So this side, I'm definitely going to go a little bit brighter just so I know where the edge of the flame is. I'm definitely going to do some line work over it. I'm good, thank you. Thank you. What have you been up to? How's life been treating you? So yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just do a rough line with the flame brushes where I want the flames to be, and then just slowly sort of... That's it, yeah. Awesome. And then I know where the flames. You said it perfectly. Nice. Brilliant. So tell me a little about yourself. Are you an artist? Are you a streamer? You know, if you are an artist, we do art show and tell like every halfway through the stream. Obviously, we're near the end now, but yeah, if you want to show off your artworks, again, the rule is, as long as it's not AI, we are happy to see your artworks and join our little T-Cult community, where we're totally not a cult, I swear. We are a club, and I'm not an angel that went mad, as my VTuber lore, and come down to Earth to save the world from an evil coffee demon lord called Nestle Latte Cow. For the Warhammer fans out there, if you got it, wink wink. And I'm having a nice cup of Earl Grey at the moment. Okay, so... what we got here, we got the flame coming up here, and obviously I'm going to use like the glow to sort of make it glow. To be honest, I think that bit, I don't need to make any altercations. Here, I probably will turn it white eventually, but I'll probably have to do like a glow up after the shading. This is just my effects layer, so it's just me knowing what's going on. Okay, so I think we are good. Yeah, then we just do the more flame effects now out the windows here, like just... Oh. Would be good if I deselect the layer, do the new layer. There we go. Also, do you watch other animes? Do you... Or are you one of the people from my sign-in as well? I should have asked that first, actually, because I know someone went, I'll check you out later. Oh, I do like your profile picture, by the way. It looks sick. Loving it. There we go. Right, we're just going to do, like, a couple of each flame brush. Just don't worry. What I'm going to do is hide that flame under the woodwork. I'm just trying to sort of... Yeah, if we do it like that, because I've got lots of nice little different flame brushes here. Like I say, we just sort of, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Awesome. This is what I want. And this is what I want. No, we're not going to do Spice Girls. I could make people run away with singing that sort of stuff, I think. Run away. Pardon me. I swear I am totally professional. I don't make burps to be totally professional. I love these brushes. These were like free brushes. Was this the free brushes or was this like part of like the... Like... I suppose... Oh, you did! I thought you were one of them. Yeah, I brought volume 1. I do have a question for you. When you created your characters, what voice do you imagine them having? Oh, that is a good question. Let me just finish... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just quickly finish this up and I shall answer it. I can definitely answer some of them. So one of them would be Rangfang. I can definitely answer for, and that would be voiced by the lady who voiced Naruto. I definitely would imagine, because where Rangfang originally came from, he will have that sort of like gruff sort of voice like Naruto has, but it'd be a little bit more like Americanized with a bit of a Northern American twang to it. I know it sounds really weird, but that's how I can imagine it. Because obviously he has been living in Britain for some time though, after certain things. I will not spoil it for you, so once you read volume 3 you'll find out what I mean by that. But yeah, so that'd be for Rangfang. Jess, I'm not too sure on yet. As for Nikaya, if I can get someone who's like a younger Crispin Freeman to voice him, sort of like, you know, like someone who can sound like him but a younger version, because he's like, if I ever do go to adulthood with the story, which again I won't say, mostly for spoiler reasons, it would be that same voice actor for James Vampire, and I'd definitely go with a gruffer Alucard vibe. So think like Alucard and from Hellsing and like the Punisher had a baby with a voice. Billy Jeans, I have to get my good friend to voice him because he has a very specific voice. And his name, like I won't say his name because I don't want to dox him, but he used to work in a free trial. I would just get him straight up to voice him. Like I say, Jess, I'm not too sure on. Like, but I would imagine she would have a bit more. I'll say like a posh southeastern accent. Kaz is definitely sort of like a monotone sort of voice. If I had to get a voiced by anybody, it would be like the woman that voiced Daria, because she has that sort of monotone voice, but without the snarkiness, and I'll probably give her a bit more of an upbeat sound to it, but still make it as monotone. Oh, ad break, sorry. Oh, wait. Ads. Sorry, just cleaning up some bits here. There we go. And we got 53 seconds. 52. And then just sort of. There we go. And then select, deselect. There we go. Hmm. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I think I was talking about Kaz. So Kaz, I would give like, it would have sort of like a more upbeat version of Daria's voice, if you remember the show from years ago, unless I'm being a grandpa. If you don't know what Daria is, do not worry. It's a very obscure cartoon show when I was younger. Very sitcom-y. I'll give her like a bit more of an upbeat version of that. A little bit southeastern, because obviously she's from the southeast. Jasper, 2 voices. He would have a if you ever hear Jasper speak, it would be a mixture of his original voice, and he would have a very yeah. Oh, you know, Ken, mate, you've become my new best mate. Ken, you've become my new best mate. On now you said that. I'm glad you did. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the show, but I used to watch it as a kid, so the fact you know my obscure references is brilliant. Yeah, Jasper would have a mixture of a sort of Asian, I would say, like a little bit of a gentler version of Fire Lord Ozai, and like a child's voice sort of overlapping each other to make it creepy, because again, you will find out. Sorry, I've got the windows open. I'm just waiting for the rude racer boy. Anyways, there we go. What was I saying? Right, my brain is gone skew with. Yeah, you'll find out later on, but there's a reason behind that. Dragon Mistress. Now, who would I want to voice her? Because the problem is there's so many choices. I would say if you watched there's an anime, oh, what's it called? And there's a really perverted dragon lady who has a very seductive voice. Dragon Mistress will have her. Like, if you know the anime I'm on about, who's like an absolute sadist and she likes actually being like in pain. It'd be her voice, but I would really tone down that crap, if you know what I mean. Like, it'd be literally like, you know, she'll have that voice because she's a very confident lady. Because there's a lot of characters. Jiminio would have a very like a very messed up Italian accent, like the voice I'm doing now, and yeah, you have sort of like that, and it has a little gruffness to it. I wouldn't say too gruff, just a little, just a smidge, because he has seen a lot of things, and he's a bit crazy. So that would be him. Non would obviously have a very strong Jamaican accent. She would definitely have that. I think there was a lot of characters in Volume 1. You haven't met one of them yet that I've said, which is Billy Jeans. I think he comes in second volume. Like, I have to read back my books, because I think first book I introduced a shit ton of characters. Mira, Jinko, definitely Crispin Freeman again because the family link, but I'll have to give him a bit more of he would have the Alucard voice. As my hat tipping off to Helsing, that would be like the one guy that has the Alucard voice, would be Jinko. As for Mira, the original mother, I've always had, like, she would have such a strong woman's voice. And I'm trying to think of the character because I got it in my head. And it's called, like, what's the anime? It's another dragon woman as well. What was it mean with dragon women voice actresses? She's like, and you got like the spider lady and the dragon lady. Fuck, I've tried to think of the anime's name, and they're always like fighting over all of one dude. But like the dragon lady's like actually super strong. She will have that voice. But yeah, but thank you. Like yeah, that would be the voice that I would give her. Like I say, if it's there, Jess would definitely be just herself. I think I would have to get a new voice actress to voice her. And she'll have to be an English voice actress, like British, if you get what I mean. Like most of the cast I would cast is Dragon Mistress, however, would have to have a Swedish tang to her voice because she's actually originally from Sweden or was mostly raised in Sweden back in the day. So she has actually got a bit of a sort of accent behind her. Yeah. Oh, you know the exact characters I'm on about. Yeah. Yeah, like most of the characters, I would try to give them their original accents. So I would get a voice actors or actresses to actually do it. Like I said, Rang Fang, again, from the US, but with a bit more of a sort of North American twang because of where exactly he comes from in the US. Like I say, Dragon Mistress has a bit more of a, like, she will have a little bit more of a hidden Swedish accent in there because that's where she's originally from. Again, another character I know will not be introduced to later volumes. I'm going to keep that one to myself until you read it, and then we can discuss some more. Jasper will have an Asian accent, and there is a reason behind that, and I think that will be more covered in the VTS TTRPG, but I will touch in it in the manga a little bit because of his origins. Anyways, guys, it is raiding time, sadly. Sorry, I kind of dragged you guys out because of thing. Let's see who's on today, who we could steal some tea from. Because that is what the tea cult does best. Oh, Nim's on. We haven't raided her. Oh no, there's loads of people I can raid. I would prefer fellow artists though. I think we're gonna raid this lovely streamer. Now, guys, so thank you for all coming and watching. Sadly, this is the end of stream. So our message is, we're here to steal your ghostly tea. Again, we are here to steal some ghostly tea. Please give this lovely artist a